All right, we ready?
We're ready.
I'm ready.
All
An
right,
hour later.
he's got to get ready. He's got to get the vocal cords ready to say the thing. We haven't said the thing in like what?
Several months.
Oh,
Several months.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more Jeff has to say the thing as usual.
Mm-hmm. That's your dumb. That's what your bitch ass gets.
I just thought of what I was going to do.
Oh God.
Welcome, everyone, to the 127 podcast. The only podcast. Oh. We're alive! The only podcast that resurrects multiple times with no questions asked.
That's true.
My name is Jeff.
Oh, I'm Brandy. Forgot this is a podcast. This is not a react.
Yeah.
And I'm Dominic.
And today, we're here on this wonderful day. Whatever day you're watching this is a different day than we recorded it, but that doesn't matter. Today, we're talking about Guillermo Del Toro's Frankenstein. If you haven't seen Frankenstein,
Please
go
drop
watch
everything and go watch it.
Go. Just stop watching this. I don't care. Go watch Frankenstein, whether it be in theaters, preferably, or on Netflix on your screen. Don't watch it on your phone. Watch it on a TV.
Or you know what? Go wait for Maggie Gyllenhaal's The Bride coming out
Shut
in 2020.
Get him out! I'm about to kick him.
Shut the fuck up.
That was, it's gonna be such a better movie than Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein.
Oh my
Did
God.
we see the same trailer? That looked like ass.
I actually kind of want to see it.
No, it was great. Oh, okay.
Brandy,
I mean, she gave Godzilla X Kong a real
That
score,
was like 3 years
you
ago.
liked the part where she says, Frankie, no. You didn't realize that the creature's name is Frankie?
Shut up. I like it. I like the
Yeah,
style.
That made me
like
want to
the
put a fucking bullet through my head.
I like the
wouldn't
part
be an
where her
accident.
head's in the orb at the end of the trailer. And she's like, monstrous. I like that part.
I don't even remember that part.
I like the part where she gets reanimated and her lipstick's all smeared, and then she just leaves it for the
For like their
entirety.
whole movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, okay.
That was
Yeah.
cunt.
I don't think we can say that word. We're not in Britain.
Yeah, we can't.
Nope.
Legally, as Americans, we can't say.
Yeah, you
goes-
have to say it in an accent so that people know you're British if you're going to use that word.
Blimey.
See you
Try it
next
again.
Tuesday.
Try it again.
That was cunt. Cheerio.
Better. Thank you.
We're
We now passed all legal.
not gonna get struck.
Jumps we got to do. Legal
Okay.
loops.
Okay. No, we'll have legal legs. We have legal legs.
Oh, yeah. All right. Where are we starting on this? You have a layout. I already forgot it.
Yeah, me too. But you did ask me what movies we had seen this year, and I had just gotten my text from my wife.
My wife.
Yeah, I had gotten like fucked over the coals. So I saw Tron Ares. I saw Weapons, which was decent. And then I saw Shelby Oaks, which if you're watching this, Chris Stuckman or whatever the fuck, dude, your movie sucked ass. Stop making film. And then I saw Highest to Lowest by Spike Lee. Spike Lee, stop cooking. Go retire. Give somebody else the torch. That movie sucked ass. And then I saw Tetris. And then I was like, I've been taking like L's. Tetris wasn't an L, but I was just kind of like, it was fine.
That also didn't come out this year, right?
No, it didn't. I was just like watching, like catching up on films I wanted to see. And so I was like, okay, let's go see Frankenstein because we're hearing good things about it, and I really wanted to do it up. So we went and saw the 35 mil release in like I think it was like Silver Spring or something. It was like a 40-minute drive, but it was worth it. So like that was like my lead up to Frankenstein. Like we did the react ages ago, and I was like, I need to see this movie in theaters. And then you were popping off about it, Jeff. So much so where I was like, okay, I gotta go make this a priority because like it was a limited release out here. I think they stopped showing it a couple of days ago. I want to say like this week it might have died. I'm gonna double check that. But what was your lead up, Jeff?
Well, you guys know me. I'm a Guillermo Del Toro fan, and I've known for quite a while that Frankenstein is like his favorite thing. This is the story that got him into filmmaking. And actually, if you watch any of his movies, there are themes from the Frankenstein story throughout his films. It's just a constant in his life. So hearing that he had the ability to make this film, I can't see anybody else doing this and doing it justice. Stupid analogy, it's like somebody giving me a Jurassic Park film and saying, hey, do this. You know? It's like he's a super fan. And he would do it justice. So I was hyped from the start. Seeing the trailer, it was amazing. And then when it first started showing in theaters, it was only in LA. We didn't have any theaters near us playing it. And I was having a really good Halloween season. I was doing all kinds of stuff. Like I went to Horror Nights. I went to the Warner Bros. Thing and, saw a couple movies. I saw Chainsaw Man with Dominic. The whole trick-or-treating thing with my kid. And I had a ghost hunt that I was doing a couple days after Halloween. Like everything was just feeling good. And I was there on Halloween trick-or-treating. And I thought, what would make this night better? I know if I go see Frankenstein. I said, I don't give a shit if I have to drive to LA tonight. I'll just go to like a late show or whatever show that they have, like, at a reasonable time for me to get between here and there. And luckily the Roxy in Camarillo was showing it where we shot the movie, actually.
Oh, okay.
And so I was like, oh, you know what? All right, cool. There's a show at 9:30. I'm going to go. And I was sitting there and I thought, man, I might have overhyped this thing a lot. Wait, are we going into watching the movie
So
or just stopping?
we're just like stopping like right up to the point to where like you were going to go see it. And then we'll talk about the film, how it did, numbers, that kind of thing.
Right. I'll leave you at that.
Okay.
I was worried about the hype that I was projecting upon it. But we'll get to that later. So like and subscribe, comment down below. Stay tuned because you're not going to want to miss our thoughts here. Because we're just freeballing it. We're just raw dogging this list. We're just talking. We're just talking out our mouth.
We're technically not in the oven.
We're technically not raw dogging it.
We're putting chicken nuggets in the oven. We're waiting for them to cook, and then we're gonna, put them in our mouth a little bit. So stay with us.
Dominic, please go.
What am I talking about? Leading up to the movie?
I was like, I don't think you had much of one.
No, not really. My movies, in typical fashion, I haven't been to the movies that much. Like Jeff mentioned, saw Chainsaw Man and got my heart destroyed. Saw Predator Badlands.
Oh fuck! Is that still in?
Should be. I would
have to watch it this weekend.
Top 3 Predator films.
That bar's in hell, but okay.
No, we got Prey.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
We're starting to pump some life back into the Aliens and Predator franchises. Which, speaking of, I still need to watch that Hulu movie. But and then I think the other last thing I saw was Superman and Fantastic Four. So hadn't been as active in watching movies at the theater as I'd like to be, but Jeff, the good friend that he is always like, hey, you want to go see this? Hey, you want to go see that? And so he had unfortunately asked me if I wanted to, but I couldn't do it that night. And I told you guys that I was going to watch it in the theater, but then I ran out of time. So I actually watched it at home today.
Really? I'm curious what your experience is. I mean,
I will share it when we get to that part.
That's fair.
I'm just gonna say, I didn't list off all the movies I had seen before because
You've
been,
seen like
I've
50 of them.
Movie theaters like
You've seen too
once
many.
or twice a week, so we'll just skip that.
Yeah, I don't think you need to. Fuck yeah. I guess like going into the movie though, the thing was like my wife had seen our react, and they didn't really know that much about the film. So when we were going into it, I'm like, yeah, Guillermo Del Toro's done it. And I'm like, I know he's done a couple other films. I personally have never been on the GDT train. I'm just gonna put that out there. I don't hate him. Like, it's not like fucking what's his name? Not Lemony Snicket. Wednesday.
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton. I don't know why. I just couldn't get to that name. It's not like Tim Burton where I'm like, man, he's directing it. Like, I'm probably not going to have a good time. Every time I see GDT's name, I'm like, I'm interested. It's just from what I've seen of his stuff, like, it's been very brief and to the point where I'm like, I like it. I just am not informed enough to, like, have an opinion yet. You have a... Jeff?
What movies have you seen by Guillermo del Toro?
So, I've seen Pan's Labyrinth when I was a kid. That, like, freaked me the fuck out. And I think I tried to watch it when I was older, and I was like, I just don't understand. There was something else I saw from him. Let me look at a list real quick.
Pacific Rim?
Yeah, that's true. That's the one that put a bad taste in my mouth. I didn't like it. Nope. No, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, Pan's Labyrinth. I saw Blade 2. I liked Blade 2. I didn't know he did that one. Pacific Rim. I saw Pieces of Shape of Water. Pinocchio came out, and I was kind of like, eh. And I think that's about it from him that I have seen. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, did I see Mimic? No, my mom hates Mimic. I haven't seen Mimic. So it was like, he's like one of those people who's like, I'm aware that he's a big deal. Like, he's always been on my radar, and I don't actively despise him. But I was like, hearing the lore behind what Frankenstein meant to him and seeing the trailer was what really like sparked me. Like, I'm gonna go see this. I'm gonna try and like give it my best chance. Because I'm like, if anything, I don't see him fucking this over to the degree that like Netflix could have. It seems like he's a super fan and he really wants to do justice to the movie, and I want to see what that looks like for him. So if I don't like it, then I just know GDT is just not for me, and that's okay. But yeah, I was very wrong. So I'll leave it at that. Yeah.
What part are we on now?
God damn it, Jeff! It's the pre-thoughts. It's the hype because you were saying you were overhyping it.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Because I have I wouldn't say a love-hate relationship with Guillermo del Toro, but I like a majority of movies that he does. I liked Pan's Labyrinth, Devil's Backbone, Kronos, Shape of Water. Love that movie.
I know that.
I thought Pacific Rim was fun. Hellboy, of course. Hellboys are fun. But, you know, there's a couple of movies in there that I like the vibe of, but I didn't really care for. I think Crimson Peak is one of those where I think it's more so on how it was advertised as like a haunted house movie and not like a love story, because watching it, it was a love story over a ghost story. And I think that kind of threw me off. So I didn't really care for that one much. Nightmare Alley, I think, is the movie, his most recent one that came out. No.
You would be... No, well, Nightmare Alley was before Pinocchio. Okay. Pinocchio, Nightmare Alley. Or sorry, Nightmare Alley, then Pinocchio.
I saw that one, and that one was okay. I think it deserves another watch. Pinocchio, I never got all the way through it. I don't know why, but like those ones kind of are like, you know. So I thought that maybe like, I mean, because I always love, I like him as a person. He's a great person. I've known people who have met him. Everybody I've ever heard has said he's a great guy. He's super genuine. You know, I just want this guy to succeed. Whether I like his movies or not, I just want the guy to succeed because I think he does a great job. And he's very outspoken about animation being recognized as film, because all these award places, they keep everything separate. They can say, an animated film can't win Best Picture kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's very against the use of AI. He's very, what he can do practically, he'll do it. He's very like-minded to like how I think of things, I guess. And his stories come from a genuine place and a genuine love for, whether what he's adapting or creating, and I mean, just everything in his films has a clear picture in your head. Just the set pieces or the creatures, I mean, they're so fucking memorable. It's, so yeah, I think the hype was coming from that. Like, if any movie of his is going to be good, it's going to be this one, because this is the one that he has built a career off of, in a sense. Like I was saying earlier, because Frankenstein has, in a way, shaped a lot of his past projects through theming and stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of like what the hype was for me when I was sitting there, just like, fuck, like, maybe hopefully this is good. I'm not just overhyping it. So.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, Dominic.
I've seen a handful of Guillermo Del Toro's movies. I've seen Hellboys 1 and 2, Pan's Labyrinth, love Pacific Rim, because just mechs versus kaiju. And I was like a giddy child during that movie, even though it came out in like 2013.
Yeah, 2013.
So I was like, I just started at like VC. So I was like 17. No, 20. Yeah, I was 20, and I was like a giddy kid, just be like, "Oh my god, look at the mechs!" And then I saw Shape of Water and Pinocchio. So I would say I'm a fan. I haven't watched like his older stuff, but like Guillermo del Toro is just a passionate nerd, and I love that about him. What I was looking at right now was a clip. It was like him meeting his like favorite kaiju growing up, but I couldn't figure out the name.
I remember seeing that clip. Yeah, like last time we went to Japan, they like brought him out of the costume guy, and he's like,
yeah,
funny.
Like he's just a big nerd. Like even in Pacific Rim, he had the voice actress for GLaDOS from Portal, like be like the speaker, and I don't know if it was just like the main mech of the movie, or if it was like from the entire like naval base or whatever. But yeah, when we initially reacted to Frankenstein, I was like, oh my god, this looks so good. Hype, it looks like a real steal. And so I was very excited going in. I wish it would have gone into more theaters, because he deserves to have his work kind of everywhere, and he's still getting kind of stifled despite being in this industry for a hot minute. So but yeah, I was very excited. If Guillermo del Toro is doing something, it's going to be good, it's going to be spooky, practical, and all around good time, in my book. It's not like you were mentioning Tim Burton, who's like a hit or miss half the time. So
I'm glad you admitted it finally.
Well, I mean, you see stuff like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory,
or Edward Scissorhands.
Shut Your Mouth. That's a good film.
Oh my god.
Miss Peregrine's School for Weird Kids.
Did he do that?
Yeah, he did.
He did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That one was not good.
And I don't doubt it.
It has evergreen, so it's automatically good.
That is true.
Shut up.
Ever since she was in 300 Part 2.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
300 Part.
Hey, for those of you who know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Oh, I didn't. The Rise of an Empire. I didn't watch that one.
You're missing out.
I didn't either, but.
Oh, but you've seen that scene.
Oh. I saw that.
It's like that one subreddit.
I saw that on the big screen.
I bet you did.
Anyways, we're not talking about
one
Tim Burton.
Subreddit of True Detective.
We're not talking about Tim Burton. Timmy Burton. We're talking about.
Did you only get to see it once, Jeff?
What?
Frankenstein.
The movie.
Yeah, I got 3 lines going across the screen of my phone. I ain't gonna watch it on that. That's a disservice. And I don't.
Wait, you're at 3 lines now?
I'm sorry, 4 lines. I couldn't count.
What are these lines that we're talking about?
Jesus.
I got lines
we went to
on
go
my
see.
Screen.
It's like a green line that's like the entire screen. All right, so what was our movie theater experience?
So that means that we all saw it in different formats. I saw it in 35 mil. You saw it in regular or standard format, and then you saw it at home. I really want to hear Dominic's experience because, like, I will probably go second to last or something, but I really want to hear what it was like watching it at home.
Yeah, Dominic, tell us.
My experience was a lot of pausing because this movie is long.
Wow,
I'd be like, oh man, like so much has happened. How long has it been? Oh, it's been half an hour. All right, okay, now good chunk. There's still an hour and a half left.
Oh my god,
it's not bad. I know if I had seen it in theaters,
with brain rot.
No, but it's the thing. I told you I was expecting people to come, and so I was trying to like tidy up things around the house, around my room, and so I'd be like walking around, and I'd be like, "Oh man, like this. There's a lot of exposition, lots of tapping." I'd be like, "There's still like that was how it was for me."
Oh my god!
I know if I was just like stuck in the theater watching it, I wouldn't be complaining about the time. It was just because I had other things on the mind that I was like, "Damn, how much time is left?" But
put Subway Surfers up in the corner of his camera.
No. That's your generation. I'm not
Fuck
that.
You. Sure.
Yeah, you're
fuck off. You guys are like 2
Back
years
in
old.
the day. Jingle, 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 jingle. Well, that's how it was for me at the house. At least, I got to be comfy. I didn't have to worry about anyone disrupting it. But it was good. Probably would enjoy it more if my PlayStation wasn't covering a chunk of my screen. Good all around. After watching it, I'm like, man, I wish I had seen that in the theater. It probably would have been much better, but it was still a good experience.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't make time to go with you to the theater. I was just
you're busy. As it is, you're not done like work until like after 8. I'm like, I don't want to make this man drive from Santa Paula to Oxnard to go watch a 2.5-hour movie and then go back home.
No, he would have that.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for doxing us.
Oh no! Oh, they're here.
What was your movie experience, Jeff?
Well, I had to drive all the way out to Camarillo, to the other end of Camarillo from Santa Paula.
Make it sound like that's far.
Oh, dude, it felt so far though. It was kind of annoying.
Considering it is, it's far in the fact. It's far in the fact that Jeff has to drive like basically around mountain ridges instead of just like a straightforward path to Camarillo.
Yeah, it's 30 minutes. Like we had to do that like every morning we filmed there, but I had to go all the way to Fillmore to pick Dale up, and then I'd go. So it was almost
shit.
I would have to leave the house at like 4 something.
It's the thing where he has to go through four cities to go watch a movie.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't realize that.
That's why I didn't want to ask him at like 9:00 at night.
I had gotten there.
Give a point.
I had gotten there, and I've only ever seen one movie there. It was Into the Spider-Verse, so I don't really remember like how it was to sit in there. So, I just picked my standard seats that I always get at like the river park, but they have those recliner seats. I didn't know that. So I get in there, and it's like I picked a seat that was like 3rd row from the screen, and I'm like so far back. Like this screen's like this. And so I go back and I'm like, can I just get the front row? Like right in the middle front row. And they're like, are you sure? That's kind of close. I'm like, that's exactly where I need to be. And that was like the perfect spot. Like it was perfect. So If you go to the Roxy Stadium in Camarillo, you
Roxy
gotta
11.
Go get your front row seats when that little screen comes up.
That's a good theater. I've seen a handful of movies.
I don't think
there.
I've ever been.
I saw True Grit there.
No.
It's a long time ago. Holy shit.
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh.
Kong Skull Island.
Oh.
It also helps that it's right across from my work, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just so far out of the way. I've only been there like twice, I think. Yeah, twice.
I've never gone.
Anyways, changed my seat. Started thinking about maybe I was overhyping this. Movie starts. Wow. What an experience that was. I cried twice during the film. And then we're just talking about the theater experience. It was fine. I didn't have any loud people. I didn't have anybody talking. Movie ended. I watched the credits and then I left.
Okay.
Good stuff, I guess.
I'm most curious about your experience, Brandy, because I think all of us wanted to go see 35 millimeter.
Dude, okay, so when we went to like this like cinephile theater. I don't know. It was like definitely where a bunch of film bros go. Because when we went, no, that's not why we went. But no, when we went, like there was nobody there. So when we sat down, we got like the seats that were like smack dab in the middle of the theater. So like it just basically the whole screen like just takes up your vision. And it's not. I don't think that's IMAX big, right? IMAX is bigger than 35 mil. Is that a different ratio? I thought so.
I think so.
I don't know. Some commenter will correct us about it. Yeah. But either way, we're sitting there and like it's just like basically like peripheral to peripheral. It's just like black screen. So we sat right in the middle. Lights went off. They did like maybe one or two trailers, and like you're just like watching the movie, and then like when you're sitting there and like after time goes by, you just kind of like enter the film. And it was so cool to like see some of the shots, like the Angel of Death scene where it's just like fire is going off in the background. She takes the mask off. It's just like you can't see anything but just like the flames around the edges and like this full body red angel. It's so cool. There are just like so many shots that like live rent free in my head because like I couldn't think of anything else but just like watching this movie. It was such like an immersive experience that when we got out of the theater, like all Mitron and I could say was just like that was a theater movie. Like to watch it at home isn't a disservice because you should still watch it, but like if you had known you'd seen it in the theater, you couldn't watch it any other way. And like seeing it 35 millimeter, I'm like I really kind of want to see it in a standard format just to see how much information is lost because like it is like floor to ceiling, like it's just everything is within the frame, and it just makes like some scenes so imposing, like especially like when the creature was on the scene. That just like I can't imagine watching it any other way. I can't imagine this just being a straight to streaming film that people just kind of like, oh yeah, Frankenstein's on. Let me watch that on a Sunday afternoon. Like this was meant for the screen. It was like I don't know. I just used every frame, every inch of what they had to work with was just like masterfully put to work. And I think seeing it in that full frame experience really like showcases that. So yeah, there's like I don't think there's any other way to see it, especially for the first time, than like in 35 mil. So yeah, it was worth the 40-minute drive. It was worth battling fucking DC-esque and like South Maryland traffic. It was worth all of that. Definitely, if you guys can see it, go do that.
Yeah, it was definitely criminal that it wasn't in more theaters.
Honestly, I think that was like the craziest thing to me because I was like, oh, okay, like I'll go up the street. I have like a theater that's like 15 or 20 minutes away. I'm like, I'm sure they're showing it. Nothing. Anything like AMC, Cinemark, like the bigger chains, nobody was carrying it. It's like, how the fuck are you supposed to watch this? Now, it was nice to like go to a smaller theater, and I think we might go back there for like, I think they're doing like a Kurosawa series. And then I think they're doing like some old Chinese films too that we both wanted to see. So it's like it's nice that we got exposure to like the small time theater that's like doing like old runs, but at the same time it would be nice if it was at a broader experience so everybody could see it. because I think that was the one thing is like the accessibility would be really nice because it is a movie that like needs. There are so many movies that came out this year that could just swap slots with it, and I'd be happy. Tron Ares.
I'm wondering if it gets put up for Oscars, like Best Picture or whatever. They usually rerun those in more theaters because
Will it
get people to watch them.
So will it get a nomination now? Because it's been streamed. That's my thing.
Oh, I mean, there's Netflix movies getting nominated for Best Picture all the time.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like a big deal. Everybody complains about it every year. Yeah, this Netflix movie shouldn't be. I mean, Emilia Perez was up for Best Picture last year, remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Netflix exclusive.
I didn't realize that.
So Emilia Perez can get nominated.
Nomination?
Frankenstein's got it in the bag.
But, it better.
I'm sorry, Dominic, you were going to say something.
I don't remember. I'll probably make a joke about Brandy and Mitron going to their new Cinephile movie theater.
Shut up. Dude, it was so... I think that was like the one thing though, is like the audience, it didn't like ruin the experience, but we just got surrounded by like a bunch of old white men. I'm like, this is definitely either the Senior Citizens Theater or like the Film Bro Theater, because like 2 of them fell asleep. Like,
but you're in the Senior Citizen Theater.
Yeah. Honestly, it's better to be in the Senior Citizen than the fucking teens or the protein shake guys who can't stop fucking making it about them throughout the whole film.
So. Who's drinking a protein shake during a film? That's fucked.
I don't know. I'm just generalizing. I'm stereotyping these over masculine men who can't be comfortable.
Performative men?
Yeah, it's like...
Shut up.
Learn to get in touch with your feelings and get scared during a horror movie, you fucking asshole. No one wants to hear you talk.
Couldn't agree more. Oh, speaking of...
I'm going to go down a rant if I start talking about those people, so don't let me.
Speaking of that, though, I cried like 4 times in this movie. Like, oh my god. It's just... I guess we can just start talking about the movie now.
We're going to have to compare notes. Yeah, just tell me what parts did you cry? Dominic, hold on. Dominic, did you cry?
No, you guys pop off.
Okay.
Fuck off.
No emotion.
I started to get like eye quivering, but no like tears shed, sadly, during one part.
Okay, what part?
It was the part where the monster's confronting the old man, and he was like, "I'm a monster." He's like, "No, you were my friend," and I was just like, "Oh."
I cried during that part.
Yeah,
that was I started crying at.
That was number 3. The 4th one, I cried when Victor Frankenstein like finally apologizes and like calls him son. Like that part fucking broke me. The monologue in the wedding where he's like, I can't die, you're just baking, like you've made me to suffer at this point, and like I don't even know what's the point of life. Like give me a bride or something like that. Like that really fucked me up because I'm like, oh, he's alive, he's living, but like he can't like live. And then the first one I think was sometime in the cell where like I think he was like trying to get him to speak more or something like that. I think it was before Maya Goth's scene started. So it was somewhere there where like it was just like that. Mia. Is that Maya?
Nope. No. It does not spell like Maya at all.
I don't know. What do you mean it's not spelled like Maya?
It's
We're not starting this.
Maya could be
Smug ass skin up your face, Jeff.
Maya. Mia is just Mia.
Whatever. Maya.
Nope, there's a difference.
Shut up.
Brandy's pronunciation is MIA.
Oh. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you the other scene.
There we go. Yeah.
Fuck you guys. There was a scene like right up to that point. I think that was the scene when he blows up the house. Right. Oh, by the way, spoilers. Like when he's blowing up the house and he's trying to get free and he's like screaming for Victor. That scene fucked me up a little bit.
So I cried during the old man scene where he was saying, like I said, he's a monster. And he's like, no, you're a good man or whatever. during that, and then the ending where you stand. The night is done. Victor has died, and the creature's standing out on the ice, and the sun comes up, and it's like when he was born, standing in the sunlight or whatever.
Feels the warmth.
Yeah, that got me going. Like right at the end of the credits, once the credits started going, I was just like,
"Fuck yeah,
what a fucking movie!" It's beautiful,
dude." Like, it's such an understatement too. Like, for me, this was like peak storytelling. Like, that for me, that's what a movie should be. Is that you have the visuals, you've got the editing, the music, and everything like amplifies the story that you're trying to tell. I've never read Frankenstein. I don't have a fancy book like Jeff. I just know that the creature is the creature and Frankenstein's the doctor. Like, I was like, oh, I got that, gotcha. So going into this, it was like a completely blind experience for me. I really want to hear how one-to-one the book is to the movie from you, Jeff. But like for me, it was just a complete experience because it was nice to see. I don't know. I haven't like seen enough about Frankenstein to know like if they focus enough on the doctor enough, but it felt like they really built Frankenstein, the character, out to the point to where you could empathize with his like villainy. And I found that really, really compelling, enough to like just kind of carry the whole story. So it was really nice to see that like they kind of did a story from like two perspectives. And I don't know if that's like supposed to be the experience, but for me that was refreshing. And I thought that was like what really made this a storytelling experience.
It's been a while since I read this book. I think I read it back in 2017. It's not a very long book. I was reading a lot when the film came out. A lot of people were really upset with it. Like some fucking Pinterest bitches were coming out and they're like, it's not a good movie because it doesn't follow the book. Because the book, if I remember correctly, focuses more on the like his hubris of creation and junk like that. Like there's more about the science and the like maybe we shouldn't be doing this, and it's more of like, oh, what's the wording for that? I don't know, but people were mad that it was this movie was focused more on the father-son aspect of it and less on the true like overall warning, I guess, that the book presents, about science and shit like that we shouldn't just do this willy-nilly. And people were mad about that, but it's like, okay, yeah, I mean, it takes a lot of liberties, but at least it's not the story of Frankenstein has been told so many times that he's bringing his own interpretation to it and focusing on its own part of the theming that he finds important from this story, and while some book readers will be upset, I don't give a shit, so I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's just like slightly different, from what I've heard, but like the main things that happen, that's kind of what
happened in the book.
Yeah, pretty much.
You saying that?
I was gonna say I was just looking up all of the main differences because, like Brandy, I have not read Frankenstein.
Okay.
My Frankenstein knowledge comes from other media.
Oh, okay.
Probably Scooby-Doo. There's Monsters. There's
Alvin and the Chipmunks Halloween special.
That's true.
No,
that's
not
fun.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I never watched that one either.
That's really
the
good.
The Junji Ito Frankenstein version.
Oh.
And then of course the best Frankenstein adaptation, Young Frankenstein.
Oh.
And Frankenweenie as well. So like I've never like read front to back the story. I only know of like different interpretations or different versions, and never the like bare bones Frankenstein story. I thought this was really good, but until we started talking about it, I was like, I wonder if there's any big differences. And so there's a list of differences if y'all would want me to run through it.
I would like that because I'm having trouble remembering, because I feel like what I was talking about was kind of jumbled, because I remember just watching this lady just chatter off about some fucking themings and shit, and I was like, lady, shut up. It was a good movie. Anyways.
So some of the core differences is there was no Henry Clerval, who was apparently a friend of Victor Frankenstein.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that guy.
He doesn't appear too often, but like he just wasn't in the movie. Victor doesn't marry Elizabeth. Because I guess he does in the novel. They're engaged, not him and his brother, or not her and his younger brother. William and Elizabeth aren't killed by the creature, which I honestly liked. I guess in the book.
In the book?
In the book he kills them.
The creature kills them in the book, yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. He doesn't start working on the female companion for the creature in the movie. Which is why The Bride is going to be so much better, next year.
I don't remember that in the book, though. Wait, I feel like he does, but like it doesn't really work out.
Apparently, he tells about his existence, and he starts working on the new being that fears what would happen if the pair procreated and destroys her. And then the creature ends up killing Henry in retaliation.
Mm.
And then the final big difference is the final confrontation at the end of the movie. Mm-hmm. I guess in the book, the creature, Victor dies before the creature shows up. So they don't have that, I'm sorry, my son, please forgive me, and you're forgiven scene.
Interesting. Huh.
Spoilers for the movie if you haven't stopped watching.
Or the book if you haven't read it.
Yeah, I don't.
That as well.
If I remember right for the book, I don't think the creature shows up until the end of the book, because the whole story is told from Victor's perspective, if I remember right. Like I said, I read it back in 2017. So, like when Dominic was talking about it, I was like, okay, I remember that. But it's been a while. Definitely worth the read. It's a quick read, like I said. I think. Let me see.
Watch him say like 800 pages.
No, it's like 200, 300.
197.
Really?
197.
Wow. Oh shit, that is a quick read.
Exactly that before the endnotes.
A hole in my shirt? Oh shit.
That's about as many pages as I have left in it.
Oh. I just find it really interesting that this movie became a character study then, before it like kind of tried to do a shot for shot remake of the novel. I think it worked out way better. Because I like if the novel was anything like the book, I would eat that shit up. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Yeah, I think it focuses more on the pain and anguish and shit. Like, remember where he's chasing him down and just torturing him after Elizabeth dies?
Yeah.
That, I remember the book being more that, like, the creature's more of a fucking menace than in this, which if I remember right.
So, what are you guys' thoughts on the creature? I mean, we gave like a brief rundown in like a group chat.
Brandy, what are our thoughts on the creature?
Brandy, what did you think about the creature?
Talk about that for a little bit. Tell me about
How do I have to start? I asked the question.
Just start us off.
Well,
ladies first, what was your thoughts on the creature?
Yeah, what are your thoughts? Honest thoughts. Lay it all out.
Did you want me to think about like his character or like the fact that I wanted to fuck him? Which one?
Well, you just went out and said it, so might as well.
Well, for one, like I just thought that they built him up to be like this really human and like, it's just like this emotive and like anguished being. Like it was to the point to where like it wasn't even about it being Jacob Elordi. It wasn't about the fact that the guy was like 6'8" and probably hung dong. it was about the fact that like he just had so much like bleeding heart and like he was so emo and like his hair was hot too. But the point is like they built this character that like you literally just melted for. Like that's why. And then it happened to be Jacob Elordi.
Dominic, do you want to follow that up?
I did a 2-hour video about fucking animals. I don't want to do another one about monsters.
Whoa.
We could talk about Nosferatu from last year. You know, everybody wanted to fuck Nosferatu. Oh, why don't you bounce on it crazy style?
I still haven't seen Nosferatu, but I know everyone's like, damn.
That's literally how it ends. Like, dude, I'm just going to say, I don't know why everybody wanted to fuck him, okay? You saw
Nosferatu makes no sense.
His wrinkly fucking corpse. He's just like a fucking skeleton to his skin. It's like all these women
we could say the same about Frankenstein.
All these women want to fuck that? You know? No, like, hey, I mean, between Nosferatu and Frankenstein, I mean, Frankenstein's got a little bit of skin on those bones, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Jeff, if you're brave enough, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, hey, you saw Nosferatu's cock and balls in the middle of that, and I'm saying, really? All these women want to fuck that? We need to have an assessment, you know, on that. Like, I'm just saying.
Only if you're brave enough.
I'm just saying.
The creature had a wonderful personality.
Next 127 podcast episode, most fuckable monster.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
The 127 fuck universe.
What are we talking about? The monster? Our thoughts on the monster?
Yeah, anyways.
Yeah, basically, like, how was the portrayal?
I was...
Oh.
Go ahead, Dominic.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. All right.
You first.
Like I said, I have only experienced Frankenstein through different media, never as much like through the story. But I thought this is the first time I've actually cared about the creature as a person and its like feelings on the matter of like being made from this like mishmash of appendages and the fact that he can't die and he just wants to die, like you know, after being betrayed by Victor and being killed or being attacked by the wolves and then being shot at by what's the blind person's name? Does he have a name?
No, it's just the old man.
I don't recall. I think he's got a name.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Like just and then just him like wanting to die. I was just like damn, like I feel that like that's truly sad to just like want this thing and like you can't have it. And like yeah, I've never felt bad about like Frankenstein's monster before, and I thought I was like, damn, props to this film for making me care because he's usually always portrayed, you know, as a monster, or if you're, you know, if you watch for Young Frankenstein, it's like almost comedic relief in a way, but yeah, I mean, Guillermo's got that talent for making you kind of care about these like mythical what else, not mythical per se only, but these like misunderstood creatures. And he did his magic and I was like, damn, like I care, not in the way, you know, Brandy cares about it, but
I care about multiple needs,
like,
that's all.
But like him yearning and longing for
yearning and
Elizabeth longing. And like her like saving the leaf like in the book, and it's just like just they had that connection, that like pure innocence, that pure feelings. Like I was like, dang, like it makes me want to go read the book, even though I know it won't be the same. But like dang, what else am I missing out on besides like Frankenstein and like other as we call them, like Universal classic monsters. Not that Universal came up with it, but it's like you associate Dracula, Frankenstein, Creature Black Mummy, like all that. You just kind of lump it in Universal. So
yeah,
I thought it was good, and I thought Jacob Elordi.
Yeah, Jacob Elordi.
I thought he was pretty damn good. as the creature. And my favorite shots, anytime like the light was shining on him and like his left eye would like glow, I was just like,
ooh,
yeah,
yeah, like really cool.
Yeah.
I have a little fun fact about that. So he actually wore like a prosthetic, and he was supposed to wear like two to make his eyes bulge, but he couldn't take both of them. So he's like, "Can you just do like one of them in digital?" He's like, "I can do one of them." And so Guillermo was like, "No, what we'll do is like in certain scenes we'll flip it. So like if you're emotional, we'll put it in the left eye, and if you're enraged, we'll put it in the right eye." So if you go back and you watch the movie, they showed it in the video I was watching. You can see that light shine, it swaps depending on which scene that you're watching. So it's like one of those small little details that he ended up like touching into the film, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah, I was always hyped anytime his eye started, like one eye started glowing. It was just,
yeah, that was a really cool idea.
Let's see. For me, I don't know if you guys know this, but there was an original cast. Like there was some delays with the film due to, I think it was the writer's strike or something that was going on.
I think I heard about that. Yeah.
And Andrew Garfield was originally supposed to play the monster.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I remember that. He had to leave because of scheduling issues. And I thought, oh man, they're replacing Andrew Garfield with Jacob Elordi, the guy from
Saltburn.
I didn't see that, but he was from Euphoria. He was the douchebag from Euphoria, the jock guy. I was like, man, I don't know how I feel about that. Man, am I glad those writers went on strike, because I don't think I could see Andrew Garfield in this.
Like, I will counter that. I think he could have pulled it off.
I think he could have pulled it off.
It would have been a different Frankenstein monster.
But it would have been exactly. And I think Jacob Elordi nailed it. Like, this was meant to be. This was divine intervention almost, that this needed to happen this way.
In the way it did.
Because he did such a fantastic fucking job in this role, and bringing that emotion to it, and just like I mean, the whole fucking thing, it was just wow. Not set, like, I agree, yeah, I believe that Andrew Garfield could have done it, but I don't think it would have been as good as it was right now.
That's fair.
So yeah, I think he did a great job, and I really like. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I really like how the movie starts off, and it almost does like this switch on you, like, oh, Victor Frankenstein, he's a good guy or whatever. Like, he's our main character, and slowly as the film progresses, he just gets like more and more like psycho, and it just kind of switches who's the main character almost, and who like our emotional, ties are supposed to be with, to where like Victor becomes the villain. It's like it switches on you, your perspective, because that the monster's supposed to be the bad guy or whatever, but in most other iterations or whatever. But like, the 1931 Frankenstein, he's kind of like friendly, he's being tortured almost, but and at the end all this stuff happens. But I thought that was really interesting, and I like that a lot. And I know it's kind of like a simple thing where it's like, oh, he's the bad guy now, he's switch characters, but I thought it was really cool.
No, but like I feel like the only reason that's so compelling is the way that it's done. Like, it's like you said, it's like a really simple plot device. It's a simple tool that's like been handled before, but the way that they do it is so insidious, to the point to where like and that was another thing I wanted to say. My favorite shot of the creature was the first scene, where it's just like he's just rampaging, and you don't even really know what it is, because he's just like in these huge this huge garb that kind of like obscures his shape. But I thought it was so interesting that like they do that kind of needle jump and they kind of flip the script when he speaks, and he's like, "Let me tell you the story." And I was like, "Oh shit! I didn't even know you could talk like that." And like, you're eloquent, and we're doing all this other stuff to get the other side of the story, to actually see the real side of what Frankenstein is. And I think that's why it works so well. But another thing that works really well too is the cast, because like, it was one thing about this movie that like gave me pause. I don't think I said it in the react, but when I was starting to think about the movie before we went to go see it, was I'm like, what is it? Mia, whatever the fuck. Mia Goth is in it. She's like of neon fame to me. She's in a lot of like those weird black comedy horror art house films where it's like, I just hate seeing her face. I don't like her acting. She's one of those people where like, I don't have any like animosity against her.
Star, dude.
Shut up. In what?
But I was star.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. To the point where I was like, I just have a bad taste in my mouth when I see her in a movie. I'm like, I just already expect it to be an art house film with its head up its ass. And then I still have beef with Oscar Isaac for playing Poe Dameron in fucking The Force Awakens, because that movie scarred me. And I haven't gotten over it to the point.
Again, you can't be mad at him.
I can't be.
No. It's like how people were hating on Rob Pat, and then they realized it wasn't his fault. He just did it for the money. It's the studio's fault. It's the director's fault. It's the writer's fault.
Fuck that.
Yes.
I'm glad Daisy Ridley or whatever the fuck. I'm glad she doesn't have a fucking career because that whole.
Oh, she does. Shut your mouth.
With what? What was her last film?
Oh, they're doing a Ray movie film.
She has a career in Dom's heart. Okay.
If there's a film with Daisy Ridley, I'm going to see it.
No,
I love that woman. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Shut up! You just went to go to support Jared Leto with Tron Ares.
Fuck off!
Them just fighting words.
I would say don't hate on. I would say don't hate on Oscar Isaac because of Poe. Hate on
Oscar
everyone at Disney.
Moon Knight.
I liked Moon Knight.
Moon Knight was good except for the end, but
yeah, I agree. The end sucked. But his chops, like I think just the whole cast was on all cylinders to make this movie really work, especially with how simple it is, but the execution and the way that the characters relate, either when they're reacting with or interacting with the creature or not. Those what really sold it. And like for me to go into a movie and be like, you have two people on like your star cast that I can't fucking stand, and I walk out of that movie and be like, I actually kind of want to see more of those people now, really speaks to like how well this whole movie just like works together in a cohesive thought. Still fuck Oscar though.
Did you guys notice that Mia Goth also played the mom?
I did not, but my trend picked up on that. And I didn't make any mention of that.
I thought it was someone else.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, she's in this film, and then I didn't realize that. I thought it was someone completely different.
Yep, I didn't realize it either. They put like prosthetics on her.
That's cool.
I didn't realize that until I was watching a behind the scene thing, and he's like, yeah, Guillermo's like, oh yeah, you know, it's a thing because you know the boys always marry their mom when they grow up, so it's a thing. And I was like, okay,
it's very Freudian of you.
Yeah,
but that's why all the red was a symbol too. That's why he had like the red gloves from his mother. The sheets were red too. Those are all connected to the mom, which is another thing Guillermo explained.
What about the milk?
He's just autistic.
That man was just drinking milk left and right.
It's his stem. He's autistic. It's okay.
We're not milkers, dude.
That's still the funniest scene when he's like, I need condensed milk. Just give me
condensed, like milk in a can. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, dude, you really want that milk.
He's about that life. But yeah.
I'll also add that I was pleasantly surprised about Mia Goth's performance because I only know her from the X films, being loud and abrasive and not like causing a scene, but kind of like through her emotions, like stealing the scene. So it was really weird and seeing her kind of like very calm and reserved And to have that like fascination, she loves bugs. Like I thought she was really good. Oscar Isaac, always great. He slayed as usual. And then of course my boy Christoph Waltz, fantastic.
Yes, I forgot he was in it until I saw his face. I'm like, oh shit!
I did too. He got killed. The only one I don't think I cared for was Williams' actor.
Really?
Yeah, like he was fine, but I guess it's just me boiling down William to like that side character, but just I think the only scene I thought he was good in was at the end when he was calling him the monster and he was like kind of looking off deadpan. But my favorite scene, I think it's when it returns to Victor's point of view and he like hops on the bed. I was just like, why do you do that? It gave me the giggles.
It's his little brother.
Yeah. No, well, yeah, but and then Jacob Lordy was great. The old man was great.
Yeah.
Who's the actor that played the old man?
I can look him up.
Was it the?
You got it.
Was it the? Because I kept thinking it was the guy from Harry Potter who plays the janitor, or the guy in Game of Thrones who plays the bridge guy, Walder Frey.
David Bradley is his name. You are correct. Argus Filch is who he plays. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
I saw him and I was like, I think that's that guy, but I'm not 100% sure.
No, yeah, you're dead on.
He's a good actor.
He's also in The Exorcist: The Beginning.
Okay. Is that the third one?
And he was in. Is it the third one? I think so. Hang on. It's the prequel to The Exorcist. Yeah. Yeah, that's the third one. Because it's Exorcist 2, and then I think it's this one.
Okay.
Yeah. Damn, he's actually a lot of credits. Damn.
Yeah.
Good grief.
Hot Fuzz. He was in Hot Fuzz also. Pretty funny scene.
Oh shit! Is that him?
Yeah. He was the guy with all the guns that you couldn't understand.
That's funny. I didn't even recognize him. That's fucking funny. Arthur Weasley is his name. The character's name.
Let's see. You guys were mentioning your favorite shots. My favorite shot is that super wide shot where you just see the creature off in the distance, just standing on the ice menacingly as the sun kind of comes up. I thought that was pretty cool. Or goes down, comes up, goes down, whichever one. Mm-hmm. But yeah, just standing there with the color changing in the skies. I thought that was a good one.
I think. Okay.
No, go ahead.
I was about to say, I think my favorite scenes, like I said, it was the scene where like he kind of shows up for the first time, fucks everybody up. I think my second favorite scene was probably with Victor. I really liked the dialogue and the expression that he showed in the showcase, I guess, when he's going in front of the board. I thought that was like really well done. I also loved that prop. I didn't realize it was a prop until I again saw some more special features. So yeah, I think that scene like stuck with me the most. And then I just loved the colors and I loved the characters' interactions when they introduce Mia Goth's character. So like when he's trying to Mia Goth's character doesn't look like Mia. That's a Maya.
No. Go ask Meister what their name is.
They're asleep.
Wake them up.
I would just say go right.
I'm not trying to die.
Write down Mia's name and be like, "How would you pronounce this?" and see what they say.
Shut up.
And record it so we can.
Type it into Google.
Record it. No.
We'll put it at the end of today's podcast.
Now you have to do it.
Yeah, we told
the
viewers
that we would do what?
You're gonna write be on a piece of paper and then show it to my turn tomorrow and be like, hey, how would you pronounce
this? Oh, that's what we're doing? Okay. I'll do that. I will absolutely do that. Hang on, let me send a text message.
And then we'll get a text.
How do you pronounce
Wait, this? You just said they were sleeping, but now you're texting them?
Yeah, because they're not gonna wake up.
What if they do?
Then they'll come in here and beat my ass.
At least we're getting something on camera.
God damn it! But no, those are my 3 favorite scenes. I really liked when they introduced Maya Goth, because like all the colors, it just looked really beautiful.
Chipotle.
I'm gonna say I also really enjoyed when the storm, when he finally created the monster, because all that shit was practical. They built that room and their sparks were going off. The rain was coming down through that. They had these like giant lights up in that.
Guillermo's a slut for practical effects
to like just go off. And
how expensive is this movie?
Oh, no, like not that expensive. Like it was very inexpensive compared to
some other productions.
Yeah, I think it was only like 100 mil or something like that.
120 million.
Yeah, like
that's
not
insane.
That expensive at all.
No, it was like I think what.
That's like the benefits of like doing practical stuff.
I just can't believe that's cheaper though, because like I would think the whole point of CGI was to cut costs, but I mean you've got like Disney films coming out like $240 million now.
300 million, yeah.
It's usually
300 million.
Isn't that usually because they don't like build the sets or go to the practical locations? They just kind of green screen it.
Yeah, but it just kind of goes to show you like this kind of movie can come out and be this caliber of good, and it's like, yeah, you have no excuse. Hollywood has no excuse.
They literally don't.
These shit movies, It's probably because The Rock wasn't in it to drive up the movie price another 30 mil.
That's true, because he's got to at least make that's his base salary before he starts acting.
And then he has that clause where he can't lose, so he'd fight the monster and win.
Yeah.
He would like just grab it at the forehead, like up this way, and like work it down.
We can't be family.
You want to die?
They have a barbecue out on the ice at the end.
Some Coronas, and the Coronas are drilled into the ice so they stay.
Some rap R&B starts playing. He's like, I consider you my family. I'll ride with you anytime.
What was your favorite scene, Dominic? Was it that one?
Yes, the one where they catch the torpedo as it's fired from a submarine while skating on the ice and hanging from a charger.
Right, and then he kicks it away. And then it
that's
up one of the villain cars. Yeah.
And that's how they how they back the boat out. It's because the Dodge just bounces off the hull. I got it. I remember that scene.
No. The charger it climbs up like an ice ramp, spins, the torpedo hits the ice that the car is stuck in, dislodges the boat, and then the explosion pushes the sailors away.
Genius. Got it.
Yeah.
And that'd be funny.
Yeah. That was my favorite part. No, I think echoing Jeff, like the rain laboratory scene, and also I loved the color of the batteries, the coil things, like that like hue of red. I just thought it was nice because it's usually it's like usually silver, like a silver coil, or it's like blue or green, and so just that like deep red, I was just like, ooh, like it's like a little thing, but like I'm here for it. Like so laboratory scene, like in the rain. Also, the scene where the creature comes back to the ruins and it's snowing everywhere and there's debris and the castle's destroyed. I was just like, oh my god, Guillermo, I love you. I wish I could go to like just visit the set at like for that shot and just hang out and live in it. Yeah, I thought that was really good.
Fuck yeah.
Jeff, my turn's awake. We're gonna ask them the question.
Yeah,
oh, goody!
What is the question? I'm so curious.
Okay, so
Randy, you have to type out the name. You can't say it.
We need my turn in frame.
Oh, okay. You want to be in frame?
Sure.
No. All right. So I'm not going to tell you how to say it, but we were talking about a specific actress. Dude, should I stream it? Like just when I bring the name up or no?
We just need them to see the name.
We just need them to see the name and say it.
Okay.
Speak the truth.
So we're having a bit of an argument about this actress's name.
Mia Goth.
What did you say?
Mia Goth.
What? How do you think? How do you think Brandy pronounced that name?
Now, how do you think Brandy pronounced that?
Well, she just told me Maya.
Oh, okay.
Which makes no sense.
I've been saying Mia Goth this whole time.
I've been saying Mia Goth.
I don't think I noticed that.
That's because you don't listen to me all the time.
The sheep is so with me.
Usually if it's Maya, there's a Y involved.
Yes, M-A-I-A.
I've never seen that shit before.
M-A-I-A even. But
yeah.
Mia.
Where were we?
We're talking about the reception of the movie.
Yeah, I think we're like reception and post nods.
Okay.
So you're talking about scenes and stuff.
Reception. Yeah.
I didn't hear any buzz about the movie. Honestly. Like, I was surprised you hearing that people were giving it critiques. The thing about Frankenstein for me was like, it's just nobody was really like, there was no word of mouth. I didn't really hear like a lot of channels that I typically, not like YouTube channels, but like just channels that like I'll check for like movie buzz. It just kind of slipped under the radar. And I don't know if that was a collection of it being a streaming exclusive film or if it was just that the theatrical release was limited or inaccessible to some degree. But for me, it was like crickets. It was purely you, Jeff. Like, if you hadn't popped off, I think I would have forgotten to go see it and I would have been kicking myself. So, yeah.
Yeah, I kept this on my radar because, like I said, it's like this is Guillermo Del Toro's life work right here. This is his
magnum opus
fan movie. Like, this is, I mean, you know. So I wanted to see that, and yeah, once I saw it, like that's when I start looking up interviews. I start looking up little clips and things, and then that's kind of what got the track going on my phone. You know, because other people who reviewed it were like, okay, well, so you're clicking on a bunch of Frankenstein videos. We're going to recommend these videos who were people reviewing it and stuff, or just on Instagram because that shit works like that, you know. But yeah, like that's what I was doing, was telling everybody like, hey, you need to go see this. Hey, you need to go see this. And I think I actually got like 8 different people to go watch it on Netflix, or I got my parents to go to the movie theater. They actually went to the theater and see it.
Nice.
And then they texted me once they got out, we didn't cry. I was like, okay.
We didn't cry.
Good for you.
Yeah. I was like, okay, sorry. But yeah, I got a couple of the teachers to go watch Frankenstein, and you know, I got you guys to go see it.
Mm-hmm.
So
you should have.
So yeah.
Oh yeah. We should switch back to headphones.
I was the word of mouth.
Yeah, I probably should. You know, okay, I'll turn it. You were the word of mouth.
Yeah.
What about you, Dom? Did you hear anything, or did you read anything either?
I'm trying to think if it popped up, because usually I'll get some film bros on TikTok talking about it, but no, it's been radio silent as it is. It released it was limited theaters on October 17th, and then on Netflix November 7th. And I'm trying to think back, and it's like, I think you know, I think film people were talking about other movies, Tron Ares, Predator, Chainsaw Man. Like, it wasn't on anyone's radar, I think, just because of it being a limited release. But I'm glad Jeff told us about it, because yeah, I probably wouldn't have. I would have forgotten about it considering we did reaction, but I don't think I would have made time to be like, I should go see this. So I probably would have seen it like next year, which would have been a disservice to it. But
yeah. Yeah, I think like I probably would have saw it if it got a nomination because like there were some films I missed last year or 2023, one of the award shows where I was like, I wish I had saw this in theaters. Oh, it was Maverick. It was Top Gun Maverick that I got to see when it got re-released after nominations. I was really glad I got that. Yeah, yeah. So it probably would have been like that time of year when I would have got to see it, which would have sucked.
What did this movie make in theaters or just from streaming? Did it make a whole lot?
I can't really nail down a number unless let me see if like Box Office Mojo has something.
All right, where are
During that, I can't find any numbers on it. The one thing I can find is that there was like 29.1 million views on Netflix, but that's it.
That's pretty good.
There's no numbers on like this theatrical release, at least not yet.
If The Rock was part of this movie, he'd give numbers.
Oh, he would give numbers. We've done at least like
they wouldn't be accurate numbers, but they would be numbers.
Yeah, I'd be like,
inflation. What do you mean?
Yeah,
he's accounting for it.
Yeah,
a little cool 600 million.
The hierarchy
over a weekend.
The classic Universal monster movies is changing.
The Dooku, it has a name.
The Dooku, shut up.
Oh God.
But yeah, it seems like it. Oh wait, actually, I still have that tab. No, I don't. Where was it? Aha. So it is doing. It didn't beat Happy Gilmore 2 at 46.7 million views for the first week, but it did make 29.1 according to one website. And like I can only find like the most sketchiest blog post looking ass websites too. So like take this with a grain of salt. I don't know if they're gonna release those numbers or when, but
probably not.
Probably not.
It was just Guillermo did his passion project. That's it.
Pretty much. I'm not mad at him. Get your bag.
Get your bag. Live your dream. Make more movies, please.
I'm looking forward to when Criterion puts this on DVD because I know
what else is going
to. And I'm just, moment that comes out, I'm getting
snapping that up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like what are our post dots? I have a couple myself. So if you guys want me to start and like kind of get the ball rolling, but
yeah, go ahead.
Sure. So I've been getting my trend into film, which they're still here off camera. And I think the really cool thing is that like it was sweet to like see somebody's like cinephile cherry get popped because I was watching the movie, but then I was like kind of watching them watching the movie too, and like after that they became like a total fucking geek about this movie. All of the facts that I've given you guys have just come from them, where they'll just like turn to me like, hey, did you know like so and so happened? This is like what this scene was supposed to mean and all this other kind of stuff. And like for me, like I was saying earlier, this was like storytelling, like mastery. Like this is exactly what film is for. This is exactly what the experience is supposed to be. It's supposed to be visual storytelling, and you use every aspect to get like your point across. But I think like the post thought is that like the movie is just like on that next level. That is really cool to see somebody who's like not into film be like, holy shit, I get movies now, and now I want to like chase that high again for like every movie that I'm excited about. So like for me, that was like the biggest takeaway was like, that's really cool to see that like this movie was that it had that level of being that impactful, to the point where like somebody's just sitting there, like analyzing every scene, watching every interview. I got to learn so much about Guillermo, from the YouTube videos we'd watch together while eating. And like you guys said, he just seems like the most down to earth kind of person. And it was really refreshing to see that from him because I don't know that much about him. To the point to where I was like, it's cool what the movie did on a meta level, as opposed to just being like a wonderful storytelling experience that like just sat with me for, it's been like what, weeks now or days now? It's at least been a couple days. Yeah, if not like at least a week. But for me, that was the biggest takeaway. It was like the movie is excellent. I have no notes, but that extra oomph is what really like took it to the next level for me. So. Pointing to now.
I guess you're go over here. So, Yeah, The Bride, I think, is going to be a much better Frankenstein.
I'm kicking him. I'm kicking him out of the chat.
Frankie,
no. Like I said earlier, I've experienced Frankenstein through different interpretations, renditions. This is, I think, my first pure cinema Frankenstein viewing, and I think it was great. I don't think I've ever cared for the creature before, and Guillermo made me care for the creature, which I think is great. There's only one technical gripe I have with the film, but it was just a minor thing. It's the scene where the creature leans down to tell Victor you made me a monster, but I'm gonna be your master, and you're gonna hunt me. And it's you could see that the audio and the lips don't match up, which they were filming in a cave, so it probably didn't come out well. But it was just one thing I noticed. I'm the ADR was not good on this one scene. But
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, it looks weird. I'm this is not matching up with either of you. But yeah, this is a must watch if you love Guillermo del Toro movies. If you love I have to say movies in general, but I'll throw it Universal wise, because I think there's different renditions from different generations that kind of hit. I know there's the classic Invisible Man, but people really liked that Blumhouse one where that came out a bit. I think they liked it more than older Invisible Men. There's the Dracula film with Gary Oldman. There's different this is the best.
Nosferatu?
Huh?
Not Nosferatu?
Is that a universal-ish recognized monster? I think it'd be more Dracula.
Nosferatu is it's complicated, but yes, it's the same story.
Oh, I'm so dumb. And brain rot. I only associate Nosferatu with SpongeBob and the hash slinging slasher. But anyways, this is all to say, I feel if you were to tell someone to watch a Frankenstein movie, maybe besides Young Frankenstein, Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein is the Frankenstein to watch.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. This one, the original 1931 Universal classic, followed up with Bride of Frankenstein, which some people regard as one of the best movies of all time, but I thought it was okay. And then
that's strange because it's coming out next year.
No, not that one. That one looks like garbage. It looks like somebody saw the Joker.
Joker 2 was good.
No, it wasn't.
Stop lying. What?
Yeah, you didn't know that? That was almost Brandy's pick for Real Steel last year.
Was it Real Steel or the Kino?
This has been my final
Real Steel because I was just I remember I got upset at you about that. I was like, don't you fucking dare.
It's coming back, yes. Besides Megalopolis.
So it looks like somebody watched that and went, I wonder if we switched out Joaquin Phoenix's Joker with Jared Leto's Joker, but then we made him Frankenstein instead. But it's you don't know that it's not, the monster isn't Frankenstein. That's who this was made by. It was made by, his name's Frankenstein, right? He's the monster. What if he just had a bunch of tattoos? Can we get Jared Leto in on this? He's doing Tron. Oh, no, I guess we'll stick with Christian Bale. That's you think we could get a couple of Hot Topic costumes out of this? You think this would be popular next Halloween? That's who's making this. That's who's making this.
And you're gonna go watch it too, right?
I am not.
Are you really not gonna go watch it?
I'm not gonna watch it unless the only way I'll watch it, only way is if the stars align.
Oh,
And next year, no, I'm not even going to go see it with you, Dominic, because I know I would go see
no,
Tron with you.
You
this one,
agreed to
no.
one punishment film if I go see Avatar 3. And I just found my front runner for their punishment film.
Well, then I guess so.
But if not for me, you if it wasn't for me, what other reason would you only go see The Bride? Which you're getting too off topic, but
if I got to next year's award show, because this comes out in March next year, so I guess 2027's award show, and I hadn't seen a Remy's Rat Nest yet, and I needed one last minute. Like, that's why I haven't seen Snow White yet, because I'm waiting until just before the award show, so it's fresh in my memory. But that would be my one to hold over for. Unless, of course, I had to pay money to rent it, then I would just pick my runner-up. But if it was like free on a streaming site I was already paying for, or I could pirate it or something, so I didn't have to give a single cent to that piece of garbage, which I already know is going to be garbage because I'm probably going to want to shoot myself after I watch it. You know.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
What are your post thoughts, Jeff?
A Frankenstein.
What'd you give him?
It's criminal that it's not in more movie theaters. I think more people need to see it. Guillermo needs more than just Netflix, you know. He needs to. I think he deserves better. I think he deserves better treatment than what he's getting. I mean, he might be happy at Netflix, though. I don't know, but I'm just saying. Like, I think he needs to be pushed out everywhere. You know, because Pinocchio was just Netflix. I feel like Nightmare Alley, which was an okay film, but that wasn't in theaters. I don't think. If it was only there for a couple of days. You know, I feel like. You know, the dude needs needs more credit than what he's given. You know, when you see like these shit films that are out at the theaters for multiple weeks, and it's like, how the fuck do these people keep getting jobs? You know. So, yeah, I've listened to the soundtrack multiple times because the soundtrack is so fucking good.
It is.
Yeah, I've talked about it with a few people, just trying to get people to go see it. Just like, oh, what good movies have you seen lately? Frankenstein, go see it. Mm-hmm. What other good things have you seen? I don't even know. Go see Frankenstein. You know. Yeah. That's about it.
Well, I mean, there's not really much else to do but to review. So, who wants to go first? Who wants to give a number?
I don't think this comes as a surprise, but I'm going to give it a real steal.
Yeah, you want to go, Dom? Go ahead.
No, I also give it a real steal.
Damn. Well, I don't have to do any math because I too am giving it a real steal. I have no notes. The movie was just peak. Unless Avatar 3 makes me cry 6 times. I was about to say something unhinged, but I'm not going to. Yeah.
Could be a little shorter. Could be a little shorter.
Well, apparently Avatar 3 made James Cameron's wife cry for 3 hours, so.
Holy shit.
It's because she had to watch Avatar 3.
That was fucked up. You bitch. Have you seen all of them?
No,
I've always seen the first one.
God.
Jeff tried to quiz me. He's like, "Did you really see it?" And I was just like rattling off. He's like, "Okay, shut up. You saw it." I was like, "Hell yeah, I saw it like 3 times in 2009."
He remembered quite well, actually.
Wow, that's impressive.
He hasn't seen Way of Water yet.
Why would I waste? I told Jeff, if Jeff wants to go see the third one, I will have to go over to his place and watch the second one because I'm not wasting my time doing it on my own.
Wait, why do that? They're gonna do theatrical re-release. You didn't hear about that?
Jeff, we're not gonna do that. Jeff doesn't have time for that.
I don't have time.
He's a family.
That. Yeah.
Oh.
Nice try.
As much
Randy.
as I would love to go do a double feature of that, I don't have like 12 hours to spend in a movie theater. Okay.
No, it's just the second one.
Yeah. Oh, they're not gonna do the second and the third one together.
I didn't hear about that. No, I think it's like
because
it's like what they did. No, it's like what they did last time. It was they did the first one a couple of weeks before the second one dropped. So it's the same thing. They're doing the second one, then a couple of weeks later they're doing the third one.
I mean, I haven't seen anything on it, so I don't think it's out here.
What?
Also, I'm not going to give them my money. So
I'll just go on Google.
I would have done back in the day when Avengers: Age of Ultron was happening. They were going to have like an 11 movie marathon, and I almost did that.
11. Oh, you know what? I think I remember that.
Ew, that sounds awful.
That's a lot.
It's okay. I would have stopped before Hulk.
Yep. Way of Water is getting a big screen re-release on Avatar.com. Here you go, Dom. We didn't wait.
I mean, what are the dates? I'm probably busy.
Avatar.com.
Avatar.com.
What are the dates?
Let me guess. Let me guess. It's your cinephile movie theater that you are going to now.
Yeah.
I bet you they will show it.
Anywho.
Get tickets
yeah,
now.
I'm busy that day. Sorry.
Oh my god. Shut up.
This is October. Oh my god.
Did it already happen?
I think it already happened.
Get wrecked. It was only for 1 week.
1 fucking week? That's not what happened last time.
The Told Coon. Because nobody cares about the Told Coon or the Metcaina.
I know.
The Omaticayas.
Alright. Well, the movie gets a conclusive real steal. I think the first time ever a movie has doubled. It did it real steal in the react, and it did it here in the review.
Well, we also don't review often, so
that's true.
Credit for that.
That's true.
Real steal squared.
Close this out.
What?
I don't know.
Is Jeff gonna close this out?
Hey everybody, it's me.
There you go.
I'm here. We're here. It's been a while. You made it.
Been.
All
507 of you.
Like, subscribe, comment down below. Frankenstein gets real steel. Go see it. If you don't see it, well,
Frankenstein will visit you.
A fucking dummy.
If you can't see it in theaters, go watch it on Netflix at least, or I forget whatever pirate site you guys say.
No, F Movies is dead.
Read the book. The book is short. We determined it was
192 pages.
90 some pages. It's not that bad.
Go watch Young Frankenstein.
Go watch Old Frankenstein.
Go watch Alvin and the Chipmunks Frankenstein.
How about no?
What do you mean? How about no?
I don't
love that.
The Chipmunks.
The Monsters.
No. How about no?
Go watch.
Swear to God, if you see Frank and Weenie.
Hey,
Frankenweenie's pretty good.
No, it's not.
You're just a Tim Burton and dog hater, so what do you know?
Do you hate both versions of Frank and Weenie, the live action and the animated?
There's a live action?
Yeah, that was one of his first shorts.
I'm only familiar with the animated.
Had Vincent Price narrated that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the special edition DVD of Nightmare Before Christmas. You can access it.
Oh, that's why I fucking hate that movie.
Frank and Weenie.
Yeah. Oh, it's on Frank and Weenie too? I didn't know that.
Yeah. You learned about it when you went to the LACMA to the Tim Burton exhibit in 2000. What year was that?
2011.
2011.
Yeah. I vaguely remember that, but I did go to that.
I went to it too.
Because you guys went to the same high school?
But yes, go watch Frankenstein. Guillermo Del Toro's Frankenstein.
Please go see it.
Put down in the comments down below. Would you rather fuck Nosferatu or
okay?
That's a good question, and we all know the answer.
We all know
the real answer is: what position do you want the creature to put you in?
Neither of them. Neither of them.
Someone getting freaky? Yeah. Who do you think's getting freaky over here?
Brandy the vanilla person.
First guess. Yeah.
It's part of your lore. I can't help it.
As Nosferatu said at the end of his movie, you're gonna like and subscribe to our channel.
He did say that. To go subscribe to 127.
Yeah.
That means like 10 more subscribers.
7 studios. Go like and subscribe.
How much did that cost us? Was it free?
What?
To get the Nosferatu shout out.
Oh yeah. Robert Eggers came to me. He said, Jeff, I don't like putting modern day things in my movies, but I'm gonna make an exception for your channel. And I said, yeah, just when Nosferatu and Lily Rose Depp are balls deep in each other at the end of the film, just have him do a little ad right there. When she's doing that weird tongue face, that thing, in the middle of that. Yeah.
You didn't have to do that.
Yeah. Whatever face she did. And he's like, 127. You know what this reminds me of? When I'm alone in my castle, I like to listen to 127 Studios.
And then he busts.
Yeah. He says, particularly the Mila Jovovich episode is very funny. And then his like shadow hand comes across the screen and hits the little subscribe, little bell notification button. I want to know when their next video is.
After 3-month hiatus.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna get a shirt. I saw this shirt. It has Lily Rose Depp doing that crazy face, and it has Remy the Rat on top of her head, and it's Nosferatu.
Where the fuck did she?
I was just online, and I saw that, and I was like, I need that shirt. Oh, it's such a good. I'm gonna get it for me for Christmas. Nosferatu.
Jesus. We did it. Wait,
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to edit.
Yeah,
I think we're pretty
sucks for
concise.
that guy.